kitchen. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to do traditional Indian chicken soup. Okay, here it goes. I have got some chicken chopped here, chicken pieces. You can see these pieces are a bit bony because it's preferable to have bony chicken when you have this chicken soup, because the bony parts will give the taste and the juice from the bones will be going into the soup. And I also have some fleshy parts because we do not want to disappoint the person who is eating. This will be add with the rice, right? So there will be some flesh also. Okay, and I have got one lime cut and little bit of tomatoes. You can either use half a tomato or one tomato, and a little bit of coriander leaf cut. And here I have got one small piece of ginger, a few cloves of garlic. The more garlic you put is better because it's good. It gives a better taste. And a small onion cut. And the spices that I'm going to use today to demonstrate is, I'll show you from my spice box. As usual, the spices that I'm going to use is, this is jintan manis, chinna jeeragam, and black pepper, some amount of black pepper. This is kothamba seeds, kothamba, you know the down kothamba, coriander leaf seeds, this one. And this is the jeeragam, the bigger version of the jintan manis. Okay, so what I've done is, I have washed a little bit of them. You can use, about, for the preparation which I'm going to do is for 2 to 4 persons serving. So you can put in about 3/4 tablespoons of each, except for the pepper. If you put in too much of pepper, it will be a bit spicy. Okay, here it goes now. Okay, you can see I have pre-boiled the water. Is boiling, hot water. So once the water is boiling in the pot, I'm going to put in all the chicken cut piece inside. It will take some amount of time for the chicken to be boiled. So I put them in first. Make sure the water is boiled before you put in the chicken. Okay, it will take some amount of time, so I'm going to close it up with a lid now. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Now I'm going to pound these ingredients into my tumbo. Sekarang I'm going to pound into my pounder. Okay, firstly I'm going to pound all the spices that I prepared first, because this will take a longer time. You need not have to be very smooth, but you can, just a bit coarse. But if you want to have it to be smooth also can, but normally I don't do it smooth. Okay, it's preferable to be pounded by hand on a pounding stone rather than putting in the blender for the good taste. It will take some time to pound it. Pound it till you can see that it has all been broken into 3-4 pieces. You see, need not have to be very well pounded. Just smash them up so that the flavor can go into the soup when you put it into the soup. Okay, right? You can see that it has been pounded. This is how I want it to be. The next I'm going to add in is the ginger, because ginger is a bit tough, so I need some time to pound it. But not necessary to pound it very smooth. You can just, smash it up like that will do. Need not have to have it pounded smoothly. Okay, that's it. Done. And the next will be the onions. Onions also you need not have to smash it until it's smooth. Just tap it to break it up. Just like that. What we want is the flavor to go into the soup. Okay, now I'm going to put in the prepared garlic inside. The garlic you need not have to pound too smooth too. You just break them in just break them up like that, because once it goes into the soup, these things are going to be dissolved with the soup. It will cook together with the meat. We shall open the lid, okay, to see. Now the chicken has boiled. Like, I will just stir up to see whether, yeah, you can see that the chicken has been boiled, the meat. You can let it boil longer after putting in the spices. Now I'm going to put in all the spices that I pounded now. I'm going to put in all the pounded spices inside. Normally what my younger days, I used to see the elders, they will tie it up in a little cloth and put it inside. But I don't feel happy to tie it up in little cloths and put it inside a small piece of cloth. I prefer this way because it's good for us to take in the spices as we eat. It will be all dissolved. It's good. So you all need not have to tie it up in cloth. And I find that it's unhygienic a bit. This way I feel it's fresh. And what I'm going to do now is add in some amount of salt. Okay. Be careful when you add in the salt. You can always put in later. Do not put in too much. I'm putting in 1 teaspoon of salt. And also I'm going to put in some turmeric powder. Okay. You can put in a bit more, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder into and stir it up. Okay, see? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave the lid closed again to get it to boil with the spices now. Right, now I'm going to open the lid. You can see it's so nice smell and the color is blended yellow, you can see, and the chicken pieces has been boiled well together with the garlic. You can eat them up afterwards together with your rice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in the tomatoes and the coriander leaves inside the final thing. Okay. Lastly, because the tomatoes will give a little bit of color and also some tomato taste there, you can have it. Normally I use, if you don't want to use tomatoes, so can, but I like to use tomatoes because it gives a bit of beauty in the soup, and when we eat we see colors there. And final thing is the lime or a lemon, you can use whichever. I'm going to squeeze it in. Okay, off the flame when you're putting the lemon in. It's done. Okay, done. Okay, this is the finished touch, final touch of the soup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to the dining room and I'm going to demonstrate how I'm going to eat. Pour it into the rice bowl where it can be served to be eaten. Okay, you can see this is the bowl of rice here. I'm going to demonstrate how you serve it, and open the lid. It should be eaten when it is hot, and you're going to pour this on top. Okay, you need not have to have any other dishes, side dishes beside it, and pour the soup on it. Depends on how much soup the person needs. Okay, some like it to be floating in the rice, some need not like it to be floating. Okay, the soup which I prepared here, this is how you serve, and you can eat it just like that. Children love it, adults also love it. This amount that I've prepared is for 2 to 4 persons serving. So please try this dish, enjoy it, share it with your friends, like it, and subscribe. Peace be with y'all. Bye.